Welcome to my allotment, plot 3 in North Warwickshire. I've been cleaning out the polytunnel, and the actual tunnel needs some urgent repairs. As you know, the butterflies got into the polytunnel and devastated the crops, so my intention is to seal up all the holes and also some of the structural points. These are now pushing through. You can probably see bits of material I've put underneath just to stop the bolts rubbing the plastic on the tunnel. Desperate need before the winter to get things sorted. So let's see what we can do. The Enviromesh that I purchased during the summer, I had a little bit spare, so I've used a template and cut a square out, a little bit bigger than I need. You can always trim it afterwards. This one's probably, the pattern is probably a little bit too big because the boarding that's on the inside that holds the guttering on. But let's cut the old mesh out and stick the new in. Just while I'm cutting this out, I'd just like to give a shout out to the three amigos, or should we say the three Allotmenteers. The green-fingered longlies, diggadooley, and purple sweet pea. They're asking for more subscribers, but if you want to visit their channels and help them along. It doesn't seem long since April of this year that I first started. My first subscriber was Jim from Jim's Allotment, and I think everybody who starts off doing the videoing has to start somewhere, and as you all know, I don't exactly pester, but I do let everybody know that I'm there, and this helps me get good comments, which helps me be a better allotmenteer. I'm using a clear silicant. I've already done one of these before I've actually videoed. And I found this the best one out of all the ones that I have tried in the past. So when you've got time, if you'll go and visit the green-fingered longlies, diggadooley, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Purple sweet pea has now got a replacement shed. Her father's made a really good job of putting it together. If you don't know, purple sweet pea had a fire on the allotment, burnt down all the sheds that her father had built, and I believe it was due to a neighbouring plot holder leaving a unguarded barbecue. I believe it set fire to his shed and set fire to quite a few in the area. I'll just stop you there, just while I silicone the outside. I've just popped a bit of silicone on that now, and doesn't that look a lot better? Right, now for this small piece up here, I'll show you how I've done it. So what we've got is this nut that holds everything together is pushing a hole through the polytunnel. The previous plot holder had this polytunnel blow away, and he had the sense to keep the plastic off the old one, which I've used in various areas, but I've just cut a square out, and I'm just going to pop some silicone on now. I've just slipped that in now, and what I've found the easiest is because of the polytunnel forcing its way around the shape, to put that piece of cardboard in, and then we pop outside and just press it down. A little bit of extra silicone around the loose bits. Now, hopefully this winter, if the winds, when the winds get up, the polytunnel won't rip and cause it to blow away or destroy itself. Those tubes of silicone are £8. I anticipate using 2. So for the sake of £16 to get the polytunnel back to some fair fettle. As I clear the inside, I will be repairing them as I go. Surprised what a difference it makes. Just freshens it up. A job well worth doing. I'll continue with this, but first I'll just show you my leaf mould and the leaves I've collected this weekend. So that's the leaf mould emptied out of the bin. That's my spent compost. Some of the last buckets of tomatoes. These are going to be the new carrot boxes with some compost that I found on the side of the road, that people grow their own plants at home, if you know what I mean, and then dispose of the root balls wherever they can. That's 2 bags of leaves collected today. I'll be putting those into that bin. I think I just need to stand back a bit. And there's the leaf mould out of the bin. Quite surprised me actually. I apologise for the wind if you're getting that. That's the rake I use for collecting the leaves and raking the allotment flat. There was quite a bit of this where the leaves had been compacted, but it'll make an ideal base for any of the plants to hold the moisture. And I've got my shallots, some white and red onions, and I've got one row of garlic that I bought from Asda. Hopefully they'll be through soon. The runner beans have been flowering again, and I've got another boiling for this weekend. Would you believe it? It's a little bit better in the polytunnel. I've done that window there, and there's my grapevine. Hopefully we'll be getting some fruit next year, but I'm in no rush. Thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe if you like what you see, and don't forget to visit the green-fingered longlies, digger-dooley and purple sweet pea. They're regular commenters on my channel, and I'll do what I can to help others as they did me when I first started out on my allotment journey. Happy growing, everyone.